GMNA uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, Wildwood. I'm Jessica Hart. This evening we're tracking a West Nile virus alert after mosquito testing in Atlantic County, a sunny forecast with gentle swells along our shore, and tonight's 57th annual lifeguard races kicking off at 6. Over to you, Jake.
The Wildwoods Plaza will host a live acoustic concert tonight, featuring local folk trio The Seaside Strings, beginning at 7 p.m., free admission for all residents.
Tickets aren't required, but a donation box for the Coastal Youth Music Program will be positioned near the stage, encouraging community support for music education initiatives.
The concert series runs every Friday summer evenings through early September, showcasing diverse genres from jazz ensembles to indie pop bands, all performed on the renovated Plaza Pavilion.
Lots to get to. Let's begin our morning broadcast now with the latest community updates and stories you'll need. Good evening, Wildwood. Atlantic County Public Health and Mosquito Control teams have confirmed that West Nile virus is present in mosquitoes across 5 local towns. Testing conducted this month revealed the virus, prompting officials to expand monitoring and launch outreach efforts aimed at reducing exposure. Residents are being urged to use insect repellent, wear long sleeves and pants during dawn and dusk, and ensure screens are intact. Eliminating standing water around homes is also recommended to limit breeding sites. Health officials will continue testing throughout the county and will issue updates as more data become available. The ongoing surveillance program is intended to track the spread and inform any further public health actions. Keep an eye on local advisories and take the suggested precautions to protect yourself and your family from mosquito bites. They also advise checking gutters, flower pots, and other containers for stagnant water each week.
The New Jersey legislature is currently wrestling with a climate adaptation bill that would obligate major polluters to bankroll flood and storm resilience work along the coast. Energy firms have voiced concerns over the projected costs, while some lawmakers argue the measure is essential for protecting vulnerable shoreline towns such as Wildwood. The proposal, introduced earlier this month, outlines a framework for diverting a portion of corporate emissions fees into projects that raise sea walls, restore dunes, and upgrade drainage systems. Critics say the funding formula could strain industry finances, whereas supporters point to escalating storm damage as justification. As debate continues through committee hearings and floor votes, the final decision will determine whether the state can secure a dedicated revenue stream for coastal protection before the next hurricane season. Local officials in Wildwood have highlighted recent erosion of beachfront properties and argue that timely funding could reduce repair costs after future storms.
NJ101.5 weather team says the forecast for today promises bright sunshine and gentle swells along the New Jersey shoreline, including Wildwood. Expect clear skies from sunrise through the afternoon, with light breezes keeping temperatures comfortable for a full day outdoors. The surf will remain mild, offering safe conditions for swimmers and families with children while still providing enough wave action for casual boardwalk surfers. Beachgoers can look forward to ample sunshine for strolls along the boardwalk, picnics on the sand, and relaxed water play. The combination of sun and modest surf makes today an ideal setting for both locals and visitors planning a classic seaside outing. Temperatures should linger in the mid-70s and the water will feel pleasantly cool with waves staying under 3 feet. Pack a hat, sunscreen, and a cooler and enjoy a perfect beach day under today's forecast.
The Bashen Callahan Memorial Lifeguard Association is set to launch the annual lifeguard races this evening at 22nd Avenue Beach in North Wildwood. The competition kicks off at 6 o'clock, with teams of trained lifeguards sprinting, swimming, and navigating obstacles to showcase beach safety skills. Spectators can line the shoreline and watch families cheer as the event highlights the community's commitment to protecting swimmers. Organizers say the races have become a beloved tradition, drawing locals and visitors alike to celebrate season's start. With the sun setting over the Atlantic, the evening promises excitement and a reminder of the vital role lifeguards play along our coast. The public is welcome to attend and enjoy the festivities from the beach. Local vendors will also set up stalls offering refreshments, adding a festive flavor to the seaside gathering. Kids can try mini water games at designated stations, making the night a full family outing.
The Queen Victoria Inn in Cape May has been recognized on a national best bed and breakfast list for July. The historic inn, just steps from the ocean and the town's downtown attractions, earned a coveted spot among America's top small hotel experiences. Officials said the accolade highlights the region's long-standing hospitality and is likely to draw more visitors to the shore this summer. Guests can enjoy the inn's Victorian-style rooms, ocean view verandas, and a complimentary breakfast featuring locally sourced ingredients. The listing, released this month, places the property alongside other celebrated retreats across the country, underscoring Cape May's appeal as a seaside destination. Inn-owner Sarah Mitchell said the recognition validates years of dedication to personalized service and attention to detail. Travelers planning a getaway can now add the Queen Victoria Inn to their itineraries, knowing it meets the high standards set by the National Survey. Later, we'll hear how the Wildwood's Boardwalk introduces new electric Volvo tram cars, reshaping boardwalk travel for everyone. We will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches, no middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
Welcome back, everyone. Here, the latest headlines, then we'll turn to Jake Callahan for your local stories and community updates.
Wildwood's Boardwalk Authority and Volvo cars are rolling out electric tram cars on the historic boardwalk line. The new vehicles, which join the classic wooden cars, began arriving in May and are now in service as the summer season picks up. Each electric tram runs quietly and produces no tailpipe emissions, a sharp contrast to the diesel-powered units that once hauled visitors along the promenade. The authority says the addition helps preserve the nostalgic feel of the ride while meeting the shoreline's sustainability goals. Local riders can expect the same scenic views of the ocean and amusement arcades, now with a cleaner power source. The rollout is part of a broader push to reduce the Jersey Shore's carbon footprint and keep the boardwalk a vibrant, eco-friendly attraction for residents and tourists alike.
Wildwood families can look forward to a holiday surprise this summer as the Naval Air Station Wildfield Aviation Museum rolls out a Christmas in July celebration at the Cape May County Airport. The event runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on July 25th, offering free decorations, seasonal music, and a range of activities for children and adults alike. Visitors will wander among twinkling lights draped over historic aircraft, enjoy live carols, and take part in craft stations and games designed for all ages. Food vendors will serve seasonal treats, and local groups are slated to perform throughout the afternoon. Ample parking is available on the airfield, and the museum's gift shop will showcase limited edition ornaments and souvenirs for attendees. Organizers say the day aims to give residents a festive, family-friendly experience without waiting for winter, turning a typical summer Saturday into a cheerful community gathering.
A lucky Wildwood area shopper walked away with a third prize Powerball win after buying a ticket at a Jersey Shore shop in Cape May County. The ticket, worth $50,000, was sold earlier this month and instantly added a buzz to the local lottery scene. Residents spotted the winning slip on the store's display, sparking conversations at coffee counters and on boardwalk benches. While the buyer chose to remain anonymous, the win underscores how a simple purchase can turn into a sizable payout for anyone in the area. Local retailers say sales often climb after a big prize, and this recent payout is expected to keep the excitement rolling through the summer months. The shop, staple for beachgoers buying snacks and souvenirs, reported surge in ticket purchases after announcement. Neighbors said the story gave them a reason to try their luck on the next draw, keeping the boardwalk vibe lively.
International Society of Professional Wrestling is set to stage a Legends of Wrestling night at the Wildwoods Convention Center this Thursday, July 23rd. The event promises a nostalgic evening as retired icons step back into the ring for a family-friendly showcase. Tickets are available online, letting locals enjoy classic matches without traveling. The night blends old-school drama with modern production, offering a relaxed family option before the weekend. Seating is limited, so fans should secure spots early. For residents seeking a cool indoor outing during the summer heat, the arena offers air-conditioned seating and nearby dining options. Many Wildwood families see the event as a chance to share a piece of wrestling history with children who may have only seen the sport on television. Nearby eateries expect a boost in diners, giving families a convenient place to grab a bite after the matches.
Collectors and pop culture fans will converge on the Wildwoods Convention Center next weekend for the return of the Juice Nice Sneaker and Trading Card Convention. The two-day showcase runs on July 25th and July 26th, featuring vendors with rare sneakers, limited edition cards, and other geek-centric merchandise. Organizers have lined up guest appearances and on-site giveaways, turning the convention into a bustling marketplace for hard-to-find items. Local hotels and eateries expect a surge of visitors, adding a boost to summer tourism in Wildwood. For anyone who follows the latest sneaker drops or hunts for vintage cards, the event promises a chance to trade, buy and meet fellow enthusiasts without leaving town. The schedule also includes panels where collectors can discuss trends and preservation tips, making it a must-see for hobbyists this weekend.
Now let's turn to your evening forecast and see what the shoreline skies have in store.
A deep trough aloft is pushing cooler air east, leaving tonight's clear skies and gentle breezes. On this date, the all-time high for Wildwood stands at 87 degrees, recorded in 2022 during a lingering heat wave that pushed daytime temperatures well above the seasonal norm. The all-time low is 56 degrees, set in 2015 when an early season Arctic blast slipped southward, dropping overnight readings into the 50s. By contrast, the climate normal for July 17th hovers around 82 degrees high and 72 degrees low, making today's forecast comfortably nestled between those extremes. Zooming in on the live radar, the screen is completely blank, no rain bands, no storms, just a clean swath of clear returns across the county. That emptiness reflects the high-pressure ridge that's been holding steady, while the jet stream to our west streams at about 52 miles per hour, reinforcing subsidence. With no moisture being forced upward, the next few hours will remain dry, allowing us to flip back to tonight's outlook. At 6 p.m. Wildwood sits under a waning ridge with near-average pressure that's beginning to dip, a subtle sign that the atmosphere may loosen later tonight. A swift jet stream to the west, blowing 52 miles per hour, rides aloft and slices the upper-level flow, keeping the mid-levels dry. On the surface, we have a mild 81-degree reading, mainly clear skies, humidity near 58%, and a light southeast breeze at 4 miles per hour. The sun will set at 8:23, and the UV index holds at 6. No precipitation is in the cards, and there are no active alerts. With the air mass staying stable, we now turn to the 5-day outlook. Saturday brings a warm high of 86 and a low of 73, but an upper-level trough will push cloud cover upward, leaving overcast skies and a 20% rain chance by evening. Sunday clears dramatically, returning to a crisp 84 high and 73 low under bright skies, the only day without measurable precipitation. Monday's pattern shifts back toward moisture as a slow-moving front slides east, producing overcast conditions and a 40% rain probability, with temperatures holding at 81 highs and 73 lows. Tuesday sees the front deepen, delivering light drizzle and a 50% rain chance, while temperatures hover around 82 and 73. Wednesday eases toward air. Mainly clear skies dominate despite a 35% rain risk, and the high settles near 81 with a low of 70. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Up next, traffic updates, music in the plaza, and the St. George's Beach Outlet Spotlight. We will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
All the major routes are running clear this afternoon. Highway 23, the Coastal Bypass, Main Street, and the Downtown Connector are all moving at normal speeds. No accidents or construction are holding anything up, and the commuter lanes are open. That means you can head toward the beach, the marina, or the shopping district without a slowdown. The only thing to watch for is the usual build-up around the boardwalk and the downtown core as the evening crowd starts to gather. Expect a gradual increase in traffic on the waterfront avenues after 6 o'clock, especially near the sunset viewing spots. Transit is also on schedule. Buses on routes 5, 7, and 12 are running on time, and the light rail is maintaining its regular headways. So if you're planning to head out for dinner or a sunset walk, you're good to go.
First up, the Bishen Callahan Memorial Lifeguard races kick off on the boardwalk this morning, a competition where lifeguards sprint and rescue in front of cheering crowds, a perfect way to feel the town's pulse. Next, head to the downtown plaza for Music in the Plaza, a free live performance that brings classic hits and local talent, ideal for a coffee break while you grab breakfast. If you're looking for a calmer start, join the guided yoga on the beach at Wildwood Beach, open to all levels and set against sunrise waves, a stretch before the day's hustle. Around town now, the New Jersey Bronco Invasion rolls through at 4001 Boardwalk, a 3-day gathering of off-road enthusiasts with parking, vendor village, and obstacle courses, great for families and gear fans. And don't miss tomorrow night, the Boardwalk Friday night fireworks over the boardwalk, a spectacular show you won't want to miss. And now here's Luke with sports.
Here's the latest on Philadelphia's Flyers as the new season approaches. With the regular season looming, the Flyers are fine-tuning their forward core. After missing out on Leo Carlsson, the group appears crowded, and Alex Bump's roster spot is under scrutiny, according to Broad Street Hockey. The league dropped the full 2026-27 schedule yesterday, and the Flyers' slate features several back-to-back stretches and quirky dates. Broad Street Hockey notes the release was unusually playful, giving fans a chance to map out their viewing plans. Broad Street Hockey highlights 8 key matchups on the Flyers' calendar, urging fans to mark them. The first spotlight lands on September 30th when Philadelphia meets the Pittsburgh Penguins, a rivalry that could set the tone for the season. The NHL unveiled the Flyers' 84-game itinerary Thursday, showing a slightly looser layout than last year despite 2 extra contests. The club will face 12 back-to-back series, down from 14 previously, offering a modest reprieve for players. Following Trevor Zegras' 4-year, $36.5 million extension, GM Danny Briere told reporters he expects the winger to assume a stronger leadership role. He also addressed the recent offer sheet to Anaheim's Leo Carlsson, emphasizing the team's competitive outlook. Zegras' new deal, a 4-year contract averaging $9.125 million annually, crowns him the Flyers' highest-paid player. Broad Street Hockey notes the extension shrinks the club's previously abundant cap space, reshaping financial flexibility for the upcoming season.
St. George's Beach Outlet on the Wildwood Boardwalk has turned a quiet start to summer into a bustling season. The family-run shop, known for surfboards, flip-flops, and salty-scented souvenirs, saw a 55% jump in sales during the 4th of July holiday week. Owner Nancy Salib credits the surge to the holiday crowds and a stretch of bright, breezy weather, and she says the momentum is a promising sign for local retailers heading into the peak months. That extra energy ripples through the boardwalk, keeping nearby cafes and street performers thriving. It's a reminder that a single shop can lift the whole boardwalk vibe. For Wildwood families, St. George's is the go-to spot that makes every day feel like a beachside celebration. And later tonight, the 57th annual lifeguard races splash onto North Wildwood's shoreline, celebrating courage and community spirit. Stay tuned.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
At the heart of Wildwood's boardwalk, the Wildwood Community Center courts are buzzing this weekend as the island's beloved 3-on-3 basketball tournament returns. Over Saturday and Sunday, July 11th and 12th, local teams and a few friendly visitors will line up on the freshly painted hardwood, each hoping to lift the shiny trophy that crowns 2 days of fast-paced play. The air smells of salty sea breezes mixed with the faint scent of sunscreen, and the sound of sneakers squeaking echoes as the first ball drops. One moment that captures the spirit is when 16-year-old Maya Torres, a senior at Wildwood High, sinks a buzzer-beating three-pointer that sends the crowd into a roar, her teammates lifting her on their shoulders while families cheer from the sidelines. It's a snapshot of a community that rallies around its young talent, sharing high fives and homemade lemonade between intense possessions. When the final whistle blows and the night lights flicker on the boardwalk, the tournament leaves more than a trophy. It leaves a reminder that Wildwood's heart beats strongest when we play together. Thank you for sharing this midsummer moment.
Here on the wide, sun-warmed boardwalk of Wildwood, families are spilling onto the soft, ivory sand, umbrellas blooming like flowers against the Atlantic horizon. This morning I watched a group of kids chase a kite that danced just above the gentle surf, their laughter mixing with the distant call of gulls. For the 3rd year in a row, the USA Today 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards have named the Wildwoods, free beaches the top shoreline in New Jersey, a testament to the community's care. Volunteers from the local shoreline stewardship program were already at work, smoothing the dunes and placing fresh signs that remind visitors the beach is a shared treasure. The pride is evident in the way longtime lifeguard Maria smiles as she greets each newcomer, offering a quick tip about the best spot for a quiet tide pool. When the tide rolls in and the sky turns a soft pink, the whole town feels a quiet affirmation that this place, open to everyone, truly belongs to us all. It's a simple reminder that a beautiful, free beach can be a community's greatest celebration.
Thanks for joining us, Wildwood. Tonight's highlight was the electric Volvo tram cars rolling onto the boardwalk, truly a glimpse of the future. We appreciate your company and look forward to bringing you more stories tomorrow. Stay curious, stay safe, and see you back at sunset.